Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be testing these two computers that I got from my local transfer station a while ago. They were sitting in my garage for a little bit until I decided to finally make a video on these, and you can see they aren't the same. They're two different types of computers. Can say one of them is an OEM and the other one looks like it could be a custom built, given the sticker just stuck on the case like this. So the first one down here is an IBM Personal System 2 Model 50, and this one on the top just says Northgate Computer Systems Inc. So yeah, those are the brand names that are on the computers. Now I'm going to start with the bottom computer first, because that one actually uses a VGA output. So that'll make things easier. I can just hook it up right to my monitor that's behind this computer. And this computer surprisingly uses PS2 keyboard and mouse connections, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm going to plug in the power cable first, because there we go. And I need the VGA cable, and I also need to plug the power cable in for the computer and the monitor. So just going to move this desk here. So I'm just going to plug this VGA cable in. If it will go in. Oh, this VGA cable, so VGA cable port on the computer and the cable are different. So the VGA cable is built into this monitor, so that means I'll have to find another VGA cable to use, which hopefully I have one that works. So let me go. So I've gotten another monitor to use. So let me just turn that on and turn the computer on. And I've already tested this computer to see if it turned on, make sure nothing blew up. But I didn't see if it actually could post yet, and it seems like it can. So about 1 megabyte of RAM, I think. There's a floppy drive that says 1.44 on the button to eject it, which I assume is a 1.44 megabyte floppy drive. And pretty sure that's an error code of some sort, so maybe if we do a Control-Alt-Delete, so the floppy drive did something, probably initializing. $1790. Well, not sure what that is, but come to it later. For now, I need to get the other computer tested, and then we'll do some diagnosing afterwards. Get this monitor out of the way. Put that on the ground, get the other computer, just put it on top of the IBM. And so let me hook up the power to this one. And this one doesn't actually use a PS2 keyboard, so I'm going to have to change that. And I have a CGA monitor to use. This one has all the cables pre-attached to it, built into it. So No need to find any power cables to use with the monitor. You can just plug it right into the wall. I don't think this power outlet works. So, yeah, monitor works. Very good. And now I can just plug in CGA cable computer, and there we go. So I'm gonna go get the keyboard, and I'll be right back. I've got my keyboard here, this nice giant barrel connector style, and I think it's an AT keyboard. That's what it's called. Turn on the monitor. There we go, and the computer. I think that's a Connor hard drive in there, and so let's see if we get any error. Looks like we also have 1 megabyte of RAM, and no. So seems like it can't boot to the hard drive. Yeah. So we can go to the BIOS utility. So yes, I want to run well, it's going to be a problem. I don't know what type of hard drive is in this computer. That's a problem. I guess I'm gonna have to open up the computer to get a look at the hard drive. Maybe it has a type of hard drive on there. I don't have a screwdriver, so I'm just gonna try and use whatever. No, that's not working. So I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver to open up the computer, but for now I'm just gonna turn off computer. So yeah, I'll be right back. I got my screwdriver. I just unscrewed the screws. Now I should be able to get this cover off, unplug cables, turn off the monitor. Now, since all the screws are unscrewed, I assume that I can just take off the, oh, there's one more screw. Let me just unscrew that real quickly. Alright, and it just slides off. So, oh, this is a Seagate hard drive. So let me show you guys here. This is a Seagate hard drive, and actually, yeah, no. So here we go. Not sure if it tells us the type. Doesn't seem to say it on these parts of the hard drive here. Let me just move this thing out of the way. So there's some stuff here. It's not focusing that well. Seagate 30 RLL, and then error map. So cylinder 1, BFI. I'm not sure what that means, but try 30. MLC0. I might have to search up the model number for this hard drive and see what type it is. But yeah, so let's put this thing back onto the stand. I'm gonna run the computer open so that just in case I need to go back inside it and tinker with it. So plug that in, turn the power on. I still need to turn that. So now F1 key to resume. No. Oh, oops. Control delete. So press delete. So F1 key to resume. Run setup utility. Yes. So I'll try 30. Disk drive D. Well, it's a floppy drive, so not installed. Disk drive type A. I'll just so 3. So system is rebooting. Hopefully the hard drive can boot up. Oops. So I think the hard drive was doing something. Hard disk unit 0 error. Oh, it's MS-DOS 4. So let's do a DIR. So I don't think there's Windows on this hard drive. Yeah, no Windows. So let's do another. I wish you could scroll on this. So there's death on here, which I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's file I can enter. Yeah, so do another one. There's ll3.exe. So Traveling Software Inc. Lap link. So this seems like all the files on our local hard drive here. There's job.bat. So see what else there's. So it seems like there's only one executable on this system. Oh, so there's Word. Okay. So F4. No, I can't do that. I think that's just a Windows thing. So oops. So I can do CD Word, and then I can do directory, and so I think this should stand for Microsoft Word, right? So, but I don't see any Yeah, I don't know how to open. Maybe there. Oh, okay. There's Microsoft Word. So now, so I can say hello there. Yeah. So we have Microsoft Word on here. So let's, we can quit. No. I don't know much about Microsoft MS-DOS except for a few commands. So do I have to turn the computer off and on? Let's see, because I don't know how to exit the directory there. So all right, there we go. Yeah, so there are some directories, so let's go back to LL3. And so we have WPER42 and WPER. We have scan, utility. Let's go to utility. So CD utility. And then do directory. So there's a few executables on here. Let's see what that is. So Northgate Computer Systems. Northgate. So the name of here matches what's on the front case. So this is probably from that company. No. So let's do. There's doc. So this is this program enables you to read on the screen or print to your printer to use all programs contained on the Northgate utility diskette. Well, okay, I don't have that. It is important for you to understand how these programs are used. So this seems like this program is there so that you can print stuff, or it's documentation. Let's go to number 4. Let's display that. So it's just documentation. Is there a way for me to... I'm just gonna restart the computer. So, let's try some of the other executables in there. So we'll try one more and then we'll go back to the other computer and try to troubleshoot that one. There's an error code. Not sure what it's for. Maybe clock battery, but not completely sure. So there's Park. I'm interested to see what that is. So parking head drives. Well, I'm just gonna turn the computer off for now, and we'll go back to the other one. Let's see what's up with that. So I've resolved the one issue with this computer, and that was it's not being able to boot to the hard drive because the hard drive is not configured properly. Just going to screw the screws in most of the way. Alright, so this computer is basically all good to go. Now the IBM disconnects the power from the monitor here. And, okay. Now, get this keyboard back. I'm pretty sure this IBM here will probably have some sort of Windows version on it, given it has a port for the keyboard and mouse. But I think for now, I'll just connect up the essentials, which are the monitor and keyboard. Oops. Alright. There's the monitor. We have our power cable. Plug into the monitor. Monitor is on. Connect video cable. And then lastly the power. So let's turn on computer here. Actually need a computer to search up this the problem that this computer's having. So I'll be right back. So I've gotten my computer here. So let's just get that error code back up and search it up. See what it means, and hopefully we can fix it in today's video. So 1790. So I'm going to search up IBM Personal System. Oops, accidentally locked my computer. So IBM Personal System. So error code 1790. Let's see what we get. So there's a lot of error codes. So 1790. Let's see if we can find it here. It was 1709. Fixed disk drive 0 error. No drive, no data, no drive data cable off, format not recognized. So, not sure how to get around this. Pretty sure there's a hard drive. There's definitely a hard drive in here. And I think it was initializing, so I'm not exactly sure why the computer isn't detecting it. Maybe it's because the hard drive is not configured properly. So, oops, accidentally turned the computer off, or maybe the computer turned off on its own. took the cover off. Alright, computer's coming back on. So, this is an IBM OEM hard drive. I'm not exactly sure how I can fix this. I mean, I don't think there's an option to go into the BIOS utility. So E03018602. Not sure what that means, but so it looks like there's 2 error codes now. So, okay. Let's turn the computer off and turn it back on. Okay. So I'm not sure what the computer's doing now. I'm gonna search up how to enter the BIOS. Disk boot failure. Okay. Okay, so disk boot failure. Okay. All right. So let me turn off the computer, and there's this card doesn't seem like it was seated in all the way. Not sure about this, but it seems like it's supposed to be in there a certain way. Maybe it's supposed to be this way. I don't know, but we can try and turn the computer on again. I don't know. To me, it doesn't. To me, it seems like the card wasn't seated in all the way. I guess we'll have to see. So, still having hard drive problems. What if I remove the hard drive? Okay. Hard drive is completely disconnected now. Let's see what error message we get this time. If it's the same message, then it has to be the hard drive. So, let's see what error message we get this time. "1780. Okay. That's a bit different. Let's see what we get on the error page. So let me see. Um, 1780. Timeout for hard disk drive 0 at IPL, not up to speed. Okay, let's try and put the hard drive back in. Put my computer down, and then hard drive is in. Let's see what happens now. Man, I don't know how to enter the BIOS in this thing, and I can't find anything online. I mean, what's E031? E0301. 8602. Oops. Okay. So, error 301 or 8602 means that the machine, this error will occur if the machine has been powered on within 1 minute after having powered the machine off. User must wait at least 2 minutes before powering on. What is that for? Okay. So, I'm gonna try and search up how to get into the BIOS. So, how to enter BIOS? Let's see what we get on the internet. Okay, so it seems like I need a disk, some sort of boot disk, to configure things on the hard drive. This might be one of the computers where I had to configure things on the motherboard, like settings and stuff. But I can't seem to find any jumpers on the motherboard. So that means I'm basically just stuck here with a computer that can't boot up. So, I mean, there's really nothing here. Yeah, no jumpers, no nothing. So, I'm just stuck here at this point because Reddit says that there's a, that's what I was looking at. Reddit says there's no way to enter BIOS because there is no BIOS menu for you to enter. You need a boot disk to change the settings. So, yeah. I mean, if I just wait here a little bit, maybe it can boot up. I mean, you really need a boot disk to configure certain things. It's kind of a stupid decision from IBM, to be honest. So, I'm just gonna skip until to the point where this screen just switches to where it's gonna try and boot up. So, yeah. I was waiting here for maybe about 30 seconds to a minute. Nothing happened. I feel like something should have happened by then. So, I did notice a battery here for the clock. A built-in clock on the computer. So I'm gonna try and remove that and see if it makes any difference. So here is the battery. See if anything different happens. The same thing happens. Wonderful. Well, I mean, I don't know what I can do now, you know, because there's no BIOS setup I can enter into, and I don't have the diskette that I need to configure any, you know, BIOS related things. So I think I'm just gonna have to end the video here because I'm just stuck. I mean, the other computer I already went through, and it's fully functional. This one, I'm just stuck. So I think I'm just gonna end the video here. So I'm gonna get this battery in. Well, I think I put it in the wrong way. I'm gonna get this battery in, close everything up. So I'm gonna put the cover back on. My desk is a bit messy on this side here, so alright, so I'm just gonna screw these two screws back. So, I hope you enjoyed this video of me testing, you know, these two computers. Yeah, and that's about it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.